los.
So, dear friends, 100 wines before you die. Thank God I'm still alive. Next to me is Peter Gago, who's the Chief Executive Winemaker of Penfolds, and we just did a legendary tasting. Dark inside, the light inside was too dark, so we're going outside now, so please forgive let's say the circumstance. So the wine we have tasted is a Coonawarra Cabernet Shiraz 1962. My second time. I said, like, it's a once in a lifetime wine.
Indeed.
Peter, thanks for bringing this bottle. First of all, let's
unusual bottle.
Let's talk about this bottle.
Yes.
What makes this bottle so special?
Well, this is a one-off special bin made 50 years ago, half a century ago. We don't use this glass colour anymore. Look at the lovely Art Deco release. It did pick up one of the top 10 wines in the world ever made. So this is a legendary wine from South Australia, revered in Australia. Some people have said it's the finest Australian red wine made in the 20th century. That's not for us to say, others have said it. A very, very special wine.
Well, coming to this wine, I mean, now we're standing outside, but what I detected a lot of flavors which remind me a lot of, let's say, classic Bordeaux, reminiscent maybe even to like brands like 47 Cheval Blanc. So there's a kind of a sweet flavor in it, dried fruit flavor, but then you find a lot of herbs. This wine is so alive, and if you could see the color, there is a mahogany in it, but there is a lot of reddish color still. So this is still not done yet.
No. It may be on the plateau, but it might just still be slightly ascending still as a 50-year-old.
So it must offend you a little bit, like when, like, say, average people are talking about Australian wines, saying not handcrafted, not ageable, just fruit bombs. So this wine teaches us a different story.
Oh, absolutely. And there are so many Australian wines that can be sought out that do have this longevity, that do have this propensity to age. This is one of them. This is a better known wine, but there are many, many others. But you know, there were only ever 425 cases of this wine made 50 years ago. So this is handcrafting. These are special, rare wines.
Coming to the price of this wine, which I think cannot really display it, because it's you told me that this wine is not for sale really.
Well, it was never commercially released as such, but the odd bottle from maybe Parliament House or wherever escaped and is in the auction system. But it's not an inexpensive wine.
Okay, well, we keep it like this. What I do find in this wine, there is a texture. And I wouldn't say it's a texture of motor oil like in the 47 Cheval Blanc, but it does have a lovely texture, this wine. A lot of sweetness and almost like a tea flavour.
Yeah, it's been decanted and it's opening up even now, you know, an hour or two later. It's still opening up.
So, what I can say is, this is just a great gift for me, you know. It's almost like birthday and Christmas together. It's a once in a lifetime experience.
Well,
thanks for making it
run
happen
to me around. Great to see you, and I'm so glad and pleased to share.
Unfortunately, you cannot probably ever drink this wine, but just remind, Penfolds has other wines in their stock, which I think can age very well. We had some.
Many of them.
Bye. Thanks.
Goodbye.